you're on a date in 1969. The night is calm, the stars are visible. You've parked your car in a quiet area away from all the city lights. Suddenly, headlights appear behind you. At first, you don't really think much about it, but the car stops. A man steps out, and within minutes, you will become part of one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in criminal history. Because the man approaching your car may just be the Zodiac Killer. For more than 50 years, the Zodiac Killer has remained one of the most mysterious criminals in history. Not because he committed the most murders, not because he was the most violent, but because he somehow turned murder into a game and somehow stayed one step ahead of everyone trying to catch him. The story begins in Northern California during the late 1960s. Several young couples were attacked in isolated areas. At first, police believed these were separate attacks. Tragic, but unrelated. They were wrong. Everything changed on August 1st, 1969. Three newspapers in California received letters from someone claiming responsibility for the attacks. But these weren't ordinary letters. Inside each envelope was part of a coded message made up of strange symbols, circles, triangles, and characters that nobody could really understand. The writer demanded that the newspapers publish the cipher on their front page, and then he made a threat. If they didn't, he claimed that he would continue killing. The newspapers complied, and overnight, California became obsessed. Teachers tried to solve it. Students tried to solve it. And amateur codebreakers spent hours studying it. Everyone wanted to know who was behind the murder. Then, a school teacher named Donald Hardin and his wife Betty cracked the code. People expected the cipher to reveal the killer's identity. Instead, it actually revealed his disturbing mindset. Part of the message read, "I like killing people because it is so much fun. It is more fun than killing wild game in the forest because man is the most dangerous animal of all." The message went on to claim that his victims would become his servants in the afterlife. But despite all those words, one thing was missing: his name. The Zodiac had fooled everyone. The code that thousands raced to solve didn't actually reveal who he was. It only revealed how twisted his thinking was. Soon after, another letter arrived, and for the first time, the killer gave himself a name. At the bottom of the letter was a strange crosshair symbol and a signature. This is the Zodiac speaking. The Zodiac wasn't interested in hiding from the public. He wanted attention. Every new letter became front page news. Every message increased fear. And every message embarrassed the police. And the Zodiac seemed to enjoy every second of it. Then, something unexpected happened. One of his victims survived. And for the first time, the investigators had someone who had actually seen the killer and lived to tell the whole story. The description shocked many people. The Zodiac didn't actually look like a monster. He looked ordinary, like someone that you might just pass on the street without noticing. That made him even more frightening.